everyone, Amanda here. I thought I'd come on today and share some of my personal crafting with you. Obviously I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator, but I am a crafter first, and when I get time to craft for myself, I love to make journals. What we call junk journals. I like to make mine from digital kits. More specifically, I choose to get mine from a lady who's called Artimaze, also known as Andrea Allen. I'm going to leave a link to her shop and her YouTube. Now, she's not paying me to mention her. I'm mentioning her because I love watching her and I get a lot from it, and I think you could too if this is something you're interested in. And also her digital kits are such good value for money, and they are really, really lovely. She's a very honest lady, very humble, no big ego, and that really attracts me to Andrea and to her work. She's lovely. She also has a Facebook page. Anyway, I'm going to share this with you. So it's a folio style album journal thing. It's not an album, it's a journal. And I've made it just from cardstock. Okay, and I've kept the cardstock natural. I haven't covered it with any sealer or anything because I just wanted to keep that natural colour. It is, I've sewn the signatures in, the pages in, and then the outside here, this paper is some graphic 45 that I've had in my personal crafty hood for about 3 or 4 years probably. I think it was Gilded Lily, I think. So the little wrap here I've made from some crocheted trim and this is actually taffeta ribbon, and then this little charm, I've closed it with a garment pin, and then this little charm here comes from Kay's Beads, who is Kazakins here on YouTube. And she does make those to sell if anybody wants any. I can't make them, they're too fiddly for me, I can't do it. So it opens like so. Now I've got all of my pages here. So on here I have just glued on one of these envelopes. These were gifted to me by my lovely friend Valerie Litton, thank you. So whoever uses this journal, it's gusseted, they can fit loads of stuff in there, and there's also a pocket behind. And I've just put some collage in from basically bits and pieces just knocking about on my desk whilst I was making the journal. So the pages are all digital images that I've printed out on a good quality paper. This is actually Canon paper, and then I've glued my pages back to back so they're quite thick. And it's more of a decorative journal that you would add things to than a plain writing journal. I've just had fun decorating it. So the first page here has got this lovely clip with another dangle from Kay's Beads and a bit of random seam binding. And then I've just created this little fold out pocket from an envelope. We've got the lovely Lily Elise there, and then inside there we've got some ephemera and some little tags, and I have used predominantly, and this image as well is from the Shabby Chic kit from Artimaze, if that's what you're looking for. And then these tags are from her sewing theme one. So those are just in this little vellum bag that somebody's gifted me in a swap, and I've got some crochet trim there to hold everything on. So that opens, it goes through the crochet band, and then it's held together with the paper clip. Okay, I'll put it all back together in a minute. So these pages have left quite blank so that you could write on them, and we've got just a lovely die, that's a die cut that I've put on there with some handmade butterflies, some tickets, washi tape. We've got some lovely cotton trim there, and then here we've just got this little mini binder clip. So there we've got lots of space for writing, and this is a little trifold that you can open and write in. I'll attach that back again later. And then here we've got an envelope there with some ephemera in, and the back has been left free so that we can tuck some more things, and these are little things that you can write on as well. And then we've got a large pocket there with I've done some stamping there, and these I've backed on cards. They're nice and thick, so again you can journal on those, and they slide in there like so. So although it's a busy journal with not lots of blank pages, there is lots and lots of things that you can write on. Okay, and then here on this one I've done another crochet band with a lovely butterfly there, and again here we can write on this one. We've got a little, this is an envelope for you to put things in, and there is it stuck? Have I glued it in? There's a journal card in there. I think I've glued it in. I think it's stuck in. I might have to make another one. There we go, little journal card. I'll replace that. I think the glue must have been wet for the envelope. I'll change that. And then here we've got another little bag here that I've had gifted, and you can write on there and put your things in there, and that one holds in on a paper clip, and those tuck back in, and that tucks back in. I'll just change the little journaling card inside for a new one. It's not like I'm short of them. I've got billions. And then this page I left quite blank for writing. This is a digital print, again from the Shabby Chic kit, and this is a stamp. I've stamped that. And then I've made the little paper clip there with a banner and a mini doiler and a little bow, so you can tuck things behind there. And then here I've glued a doily in with a ticket and a little bow, and you can write on there. And then we've got these pieces of ephemera. These will be from Artemis, and I've cut that one out and I've glued it on the back of a normal postcard. You can get packets of postcards. I think I got them from Wilkinson's. They were about 50p, so it looks like it's a real postcard. Love it. The little tabs are part of the kit. You cut them out and glue them on. This is a triple pocket. Yeah, and I learnt how to make this from a video, one of Andrea's videos. She shows you how to make it, and I've just made that out of scrapbooking paper. We've got another one of the little envelopes, little mini paper clip, and there's some ephemera in there. And then here is one of these, which these were part of Celebration. That's how long I've been making this kit for. Since about March. So that triple pocket there is a tutorial on that on Andrea's channel, if you go and look through it. So on this page here I've glued ripped up some book paper. This is from one of Andrea's kits, the butterfly. I've cut it out and glued it on with some fibre underneath. It's like I don't know what it's called. It's this. It's like wool. It's eyelash wool. And then here we've just got an envelope there with a little journaling card in. Is that glued in? No, that one's not glued in. So that's a little opening journaling card for you to write on. And then we've got this little ticket here. Well, it's a little tag. Okay. And then we've got lots of room there. Another one of the I've put some black rhinestones on that butterfly there. And so that envelope tucks around there, and these pin back on here. I'm going to do, I do them quite busy and quite decorative rather than plain pages. I'm going to be doing a more plainer one next time. I do watch Yvonne Preston a lot, and I love her journals, so I'm going to be having a go at the style that she does with more writing space in. This one, I think this is a bit over the top decorative. So here we've got a glassine bag that I've decorated with a doiler, ticket and a handmade butterfly. These doilies I've made myself. I've got a die that cuts them out. In my stash, these tickets I had gifted, and I've got some that say Bliss, Live, Saw, Hope. I don't know where they're from. My lovely friend Valerie up there in Scotland, or it could be Spain, it depends where she is at the moment, gifted me those. I don't know where she got them from, so I can't tell you. That's the middle of the signature there. I've sewn it in with, I think I used crochet cotton. I just use what I can. A little tea bag. This is a tea bag. Kay gave me that. These little envelopes. I can't remember who sent me those. Somebody sent them me. Just a little notebook. Again, somebody sent it in a rack, so I've just used it. And the tickets are glued top and bottom, just simply to make a little tuck band like that. Okay? And then you can write all on there and all on there. And then this page has got a a banner with a butterfly and some lace. And here we've got a little envelope with a mini paper clip. Was there something in there? I left that empty so you could add something. And then here's just something random that I made with quite a large doily. So it opens up like so. And then you've got a little journaling card inside. And I think that's a random graphic 45 one. I just thought it was something a bit different. Okay, a little hidey hole, I suppose. Alright, and then I just left a gap down the back so that I can attach that paper clip, and that keeps it all closed. And this is a little corner flip. This was sent to me by my friend Kay. I've just cut out one of the pieces of ephemera and I've done a bit of stamping on there, and we've got another tag. I rounded all the corners and I've inked them, that's it. So this is the other side of the doily that we had earlier. I've just added some inking and a ticket. And then behind there we've got another little glassine bag that somebody sent me that they've sewn around. So that's a nice simple idea. That's just literally a strip. She's rounded those corners, folded it in half and sewn around it. It doesn't get any easier. I need to get my sewing machine out. So this one is part of the kit. I just cut it out a little bit different. I think, and you know, I cut it all out as one rather than individual, and I just thought you could write on the back of there and write on there. Alright. So you can, you know, do what you want with the kit and utilise it however. So here we've just got a little notebook that I made with some scrap bits from another old notebook. I just put a little topper, I'll just show you, backed it on a bit of cardstock, put 2 holes and tied it with some ribbon. And that just slides in there. Here's another one of my paper clips that I made with the banners and half a doily, I think, yeah. I wrapped the banner around the paper clip, so that's how it holds on. And then I've stuck half a doily, which I've die cut, and these little butterflies that I've made, and added some of that eyelash wool, whatever it's called. And that then just attaches onto there like so. And then at the other side here, we've got a pocket, a double pocket. These are cutouts from the kit. And all I've done is put some large tags inside, which I've inked and added some of that lovely eyelash wool to. And then this little die cut, this little element here was made by my friend Kay. She sent me a heap of them, so I've added that on there. And that is a corrugated heart, and then we've got some music paper heart, and then a smaller one, a ticket, bit of crochet trim, a little rose and a little die cut. Really easy, but when it's there it looks really effective. So on this page here, this was plain, this page, so I've done some stamping, and what I've done is I've fussy cut the bird cage and the flower from another sheet of the digital kit, and then I've kind of glued it on to make my own page. It's just so that it's just a little bit different. Another tab, left that plain, and then here we've got this little, this is just a book page, and I use it, and it folds out like so and like so, and you can basically, you can write on it or you can use it as a tuck spot, so it's glued there on 2 edges. Alright, and then when it all folds back in, so it's like that, then you've got these tuck spots. Alright, and then you just hold it all closed with a paper clip. I just kind of made that up myself. I've not seen a tutorial on that. It's just something I randomly just folded up. And in here I've just got all sorts of bits and bobs of ephemera and journaling cards, and then there's a really large tag there which I've actually backed that on copy paper. And this here is a flip out, so you can write on there, and then I've just stuck that little banner there and you can write all on there. So that goes like that, that goes in there, and then these go in the all them different little tuck spots, and you can end up with quite a few tuck spots there from this little triangle. Really easy. There you go. Here I've just got a ticket with a little bit of lace and a butterfly. That's meant to be attached to the other side of that paper clip. Alright, and this is one of, I think it's from one of Andrea's ephemera kits, and it's like an airmail letter, and I glued it so that it would be a little tuck spot for these little journaling cards. So I've just done that so that you can cut these out separately, you see, to make 4 tags, but I thought it'd be nice to have like that and journal on it. So that goes in there, and then this is actually a random little card with just a little saying in. It says "You are loved," and I just wanted to add that for whoever gets this. And then we've got this little flower here, and that just tucks in as well and clips on the back of there. And then on the back we've got another one of these large envelopes, so it's got another big pocket there. This I've stamped, coloured by hand and fussy cut. And then in here is some vintage style ephemera, which I've aged, I think the receipts and things, and I just thought it'd be nice to journal on the back of. And that again is a gusseted pocket so that you can fit lots and lots of stuffs in. So that is that one finished. That now means I can allow myself to start a new one. Now I never keep these. If anybody's interested in buying it from me, get a hold of me. You know, you can come and find me on Facebook. And this could go to a new home, and then I can buy a new kit and get on with making another, because I get the pleasure out of making them. I'm not bothered if I keep them or not. So if somebody's interested in buying this, then just get in touch. It's very decorative and it's very pretty, and it took me quite a long time, but I've been doing it on and off. So there you go. And obviously the lovely closure there, the lovely handmade belly band. So I hope you like that. If anybody's interested in buying it, get in touch with me, and I'm going to head on over to Artie Mays now and get myself a new kit and start a new one. I quite fancy the Alice in Wonderland one, but she's also got a gothic one as well, and an autumnal one. I don't know, there's too much choice. Have fun, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.